What is going on, guys? Anger collections in the house for another video. All right, very interesting video today because I have a question to you guys, and it's a good one, especially nowadays. A lot of people are selling off their Magic collection, getting out of Magic. Times are tough out there. So it's a question to basically a lot of investors out there, man. The holding all of these expensive cards. And I actually sent a message to Dan, if you guys know Dan from Vintage Magic, and he actually made a video. It's pretty nice, man. You guys should check it out. Watch that video. So basically, the question was, if you have a Magic collection, vintage, that's the key. Your collection is like these reservist cards, Power 9, things like that. Just like my collection, right? And if you sell it today, let's just say you net 50 or 100K. Let's just say, example, right? So 50 to 100K, would that in 5 to 10 years would be the time frame for this. So is it better to hold it for 5 to 10 years? Would that be better than selling it out, putting it in a high yield savings nowadays? Now today it's like around 4 to 5%, but let's just put it at 5% for easy math, right? If you sell that collection, 50 or 100K, you put that in the high yield savings. So in your first year at 5%, you're guaranteed 5 grand right away. And then after that, you're 50K, earning 5,000, right? Oh, actually, let's say you have a 100K, you put 100K in the high yield savings. First year, 5,000 guaranteed. And then after that, it just compounds. So for 10 years, if you just do nothing, you just leave that money in the high yield savings, if it averaged like 5%, you're guaranteed that money will compound to like easy 50K plus. So what is a better option? Would that be, if I hold my collection for 10 years, would that beat if I just sell it off and put it in the high yield savings? So it's a good one though, because both ways, if you think of it, like what he said on the video, normally, like that's a long time frame though. 10 years, typically vintage Magic usually is trending upward, and it's not fast or anything, but it's usually like trending upwards. And if you also sell and put it in the savings in 10 years, I mean, you're talking about free money. I mean, you're talking about guaranteed money. Yeah. And not to mention, if you sell now, you can use that money. You basically have more money. If someone wants to sell collection, you have the money. It's compounding, right? So it's a very tricky one. If you guys ask me, obviously it's a different thing for me. I would definitely keep my collection, but I want to hear from you guys, because I don't know if which one is best for you guys. Will keeping the collection outperform you selling it off and putting it in a high yield savings today? So I want to hear from you guys, because this is a good one, especially to all the people that's investing in all these sealed boxes, but only vintage and reservist cards though, because if we're talking about modern, fetch lands, ragavans and stuff like that, and you can net 50 to 100K, yo, I would just like rather sell that and put it in savings, because that's guaranteed. We're not talking about the risk of reprints, the risk of all that stuff, man. I might as well just put it in a savings. But if we're talking about vintage reservist cards, high end, now we're talking something different, because you know it's eventually going to just keep going up. I mean, we're talking about 10 years. So I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? So yep, that is going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any video. And with that, anger out, boys. Peace.